Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a harder battle. I think I said batter first time. The mouth is warming up. It is early. It's 5:42. I have not done a morning show in forever. And I know why, because I'm usually in a coma. But I've been up for a few hours this morning. Had to get the wife up for work, so she's happy. And I'm happy. The world is happy. This is what we do, right? We work together. I may have to open that window in a bit. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. I think I can feel a slight breeze. All right, let's get her going. Good morning, everybody. Hey, Melanie, how are you? What time is it where you are in your beautiful world? $10:42. Okay, well, that's all right. So you're 5 hours ahead. That's right. So you like England, Scotland, Ireland, something like that. AM. Yes, of course. Now, if you're on Australia, that's a different world, right? So I thought I'd do some quotes. I have not done a morning show. I bet you in 2 months, a month, a while. So I thought it'd be cool to, and a lot of times, for a while there, the only time I had time to do it was early in the morning, and I was in a coma. But I had music then, and I had pictures, so I could put a tune on. I could have coffee. I could put around. I can't do that now. It's talk to the people. So the changes I'm seeing on Happs are pretty cool. Some of them are very cool, I think. I love that we have some young blood, and young blood is a good thing, not a bad thing, even though other people don't seem to feel the same way as me. Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. Oh, okay. Does that make sense to you, Melanie? Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. I'm near Colin. Well, you lucky devil. If I was near Colin, I'd bug him all the time. I'd be knocking on his door. He'd be going, oh no, he's here again. Help us all. So when you say you're close to Colin, how close is close? All right. Love is Happs. So Melanie, what do you miss most about the old Happs? It's like hitting a gong in the morning. Dina D, right there. Okay. Here's one of my favorite collaborators, JJ. Haven't seen her much either. And don't forget, Monday especially, today is a gift. And it is. It's a gift. Okay. All right. We'll do a little bit of this. We'll do a little bit of that. Column A, column B. An awakening imagination works with purpose. It creates and conserves the desirable and transforms and destroys the undesirable. That's kind of deep. Zoom. Oh, you missed the Zoom. Yeah, everybody says that. Do you do... Well, yeah, because you do the reading, right? I didn't think of that. So Zoom is good for the reading, too. So when you used to be able to post pictures, would you use that as well? Did you ever play music? I played music all the time, but I don't know if you did. I choose to believe in the abundance and accept this belief as my reality. I choose to believe in abundance and accept this belief as my reality. Yes, I love to play music. Not on Happs? Did you play music on Happs? Okay. We had a little scuttle there just for a second. I still play Christmas music. Okay. Do you play Christmas music in the background? Good for you if you do. So I've noticed some of the people from Reddit are playing music, and they had a gentleman on the other day who played music through his system. So yeah, there's definitely things going on. Yes, cafe music, jazz in the background. All right. When you're at home chilling, what do you play? Some people, all they post is their cats. I'm looking right now, and people are posting their cats. What do you think of all the crazy weather all over the world right now? Nutty. Choose to see the world through optimistic eyes. Do you see the world through optimistic eyes every day, even on a Monday at 5:48 in the morning? Now, you know what is nice? It is a stellar 5 degrees. No way. So you like Genesis, Pink Floyd, Supertramp, Fleetwood Mac. Fleetwood Mac is one of my favorite all-time bands. Ash. Oh, my Lord. You're up early. I post my cat because he's cute. What time is it where you are, Ash? It's the wee hours of the morning for you, isn't it? Great choices. Yeah, well, they're not my choices. They're Melanie's, but they're good choices, though. I was a huge fan of Genesis for a while. Same as you, 5:48. So, do you get up early? Have you also had the crazy vivid dreams? I had those a couple days ago. I had the vivid dream thing going on. It was pretty intense, actually. How do you two stay optimistic? I'm very, very open to knowing. Be someone who makes everyone feel like a somebody. I love that. I've heard that in a million ways. Be someone who makes everyone feel like a somebody. Well, I hope you feel like a somebody on this Monday. I know Mondays can be tough for people. All right. I love this one. You ready? Here we go. Be the healing to your pain. Be the courage to your fear. Be the light to your darkness. That's Roxana Jones. That's beautiful. Be the healing to your pain. Be the courage to your fear. Be the light to your darkness. Oh, thank you, Lori. Appreciate that. I'm currently looking at my Twitter right now as well. And if everything went well, this is also on Shout MGB right now. It's playing. Thank you for so many shout outs yesterday. You love Yes. And Queen. You know what was weird about Queen? I watched a biography about them. They made no money the first 3 albums at the beginning. Now, of course, they made money now, but they made no money at the beginning. I think that's very common. They had a rough time. In fact, when reporters came to, do an interview, they'd have to bring wine. Bring wine. Yes, that's so awful. No, but it's true, though. Like, think of the work that they did. Now, they got the money back now. Trust me. I wish Freddie had lived a little longer. I think he would have really done some amazing work if he had lived another 10 years. Not that the work he did wasn't enough, but He was one of those bright stars, right? That shines super bright and then leaves. Hendrix was the same. A finger that wipes away your tears during hard times is greater than 1,000 hands that clap for you during your success. Do you agree with that? How did Queen get you through some tough times? I'm interested now. And what are some of your favorite Queen songs? I don't know. You know, if you listen to Lady Gaga, you can't not hear Queen. Like certain songs, especially. There's so much Queen influence, it's insane. Good morning, Jeremy. Good morning, Timothy. Good morning, Eric. Good morning, Alicia. Good morning, Barbara. Good morning, Bobby. Good morning, Bobby Bicker. Thank you, Eddie's retweets. I appreciate you. Oh God, this is funny. Edward 733333333. No, it's actually just Edward 733. Thank you for your support over the last 10 years. I really do appreciate you. Stormtrooper. Hmm. Okay. You know what's funny? If I was upset, I would play the Bee Gees. If I was like heartbroken, I would play the Bee Gees. Fanny, be tender with my heart. Yes. Yes. When I was young, I'd have a little cry fest and listen to the Bee Gees. Or if it wasn't the Bee Gees, I'd find something else. I used to really like Lionel Richie too when I was young. Really young. So, I don't know, like 20 ish. Goes to show you how old Lionel Richie is. Lionel he still has a good voice. I wish he had wrote more stuff for other artists, like he wrote for Kenny Rogers. Good morning, Walt. Good morning, Timothy. Good morning, Bruce. Thank you, Root NK. I always think that's funny. Mark Bird 17, thank you so much for all your support. Lude Marks, thank you for all your support. Professor Jeremy, thank you for all your support. All right. I'm going to be 1 second here. I got to open this window. 1 second. Okay. We'll be with you. All right. There we go. That should help. Nothing a little fresh air won't fix, right? There you go. Now you see me. Now you don't. Now you see me. Now you don't. Milton Banana, good morning. What time is it, Milton Banana? You're not used to me being up. This is the time I used to be up all the time before. I used to be up on the morning show. And you would see me usually around 6:30. 6:30, about that time. Sometimes be on for an hour. Did it many a morning when I did not want to do it. And got saved by other people. I used to have music too, though, so it would be easier. You could just put music on. You could leave. You could say a couple of witty things. You could leave. Morning, everyone. Let's everyone say hello to Milton. Good morning, Milton. Good morning. Anyone who's awake enough who wants to come up and say hello, feel free to do so. But it is bloody early. I would understand if you didn't. Back in the day, I used to get Fraser to come up, and Tony D. You know what? Let's invite Tony D. We won't see him for a while. I probably won't. Let's see here. Let's see what we can do. So how you guys coping with all the changes? I like some of the changes. I have to be honest. I think if you guys stick around, I think it's going to do well. Because they're definitely getting traction with the younger guys. It's definitely working. And there's all right. There. Perfect. Okay. I don't even. I don't know if Walt still has Happs. Because when I see him on here now, he is. You know what's weird? There he is. He's got a weird picture now. He's got a blue picture. Is it because he's blue? I don't know. All right. And Vaughn used to come on back in the day. Oh, yeah. We'd have some fun sometimes in the morning with Vaughn. Vaughn would be a hoot. All right. I think I'm going to pour myself another coffee here. I'll do one more inspiration thing here. You can tell I'm way too comfortable this morning. I feel like I'm having coffee with friends. Do you believe that acts of kindness inspire kindness? I do. I think there's spontaneity with that. Intention is powerful. Intention is the main crux of how the universe operates. Okay, well, that's pretty deep. I love this one. Let's see. I'm going to have to make it bigger so I can see it. Oh, that's way better. I see my dreams as if I already hold them in my hand. I dare to dream big, for it is me who creates my world. Yes, we do. Milton says, thank you for the invite, but I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Right? I get it. That's right. I forgot you're in the hotel room. Grooving, getting ready. Oh, yeah. Did you sleep okay? Sometimes that sucks. All right, I'm going to do a little bit of water here. Starting to get sawdust mouth. I remember this. Oh, this is going to be one classy broadcast. I can feel it already. All right. Heavy on the class. Align your focus with the solution and not with the problem. Right? So if you're up at 6 in the morning, what time are you up, Ash, usually? At this time? Was this just like random? Did your phone wake you up? Ding, 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 ding. I don't know. I can remember many a time being so beyond exhausted and not being able to even talk. It was awful. Sometimes the mornings I didn't want to do the broadcast the most, those sometimes were the most magical broadcast. Because I'd have the right guest and they'd be awake because they were 5 hours ahead. It was great. Walt would come up sometimes. We'd get Randy sometimes. Randy would come up. It would be crazy. The biggest communication problem is that we do not listen to understand. We listen to reply. Is that true? I'll read it one more time. The biggest communication problem is that we do not listen to understand. We listen to reply. I think that's true. I think that's very true, in fact. Ash, you seem to have fast fingers this morning. You're texting at a rapid rate. Look at that. You guys are amazing. I think you guys have texted more there in the last few minutes than I have in the last 3 years. You guys are amazing. Okay, this is controversial. You ready? Bodies come and go, but the soul does not change. Is this a belief that you believe? Bodies come and go, but the soul does not change. And do you like Mondays or do you dislike Mondays? You know what's funny? I like Mondays and I like Sundays. Those, I think, are my two favorite. Now, when I worked 7 days a week, which I did for many years, it didn't matter. It didn't matter what day it was. Some days I made more money than others. This is interesting. Good morning to Freebird. Good morning to Pat. Good morning to Carly. Joy. Thank you. Good morning, Brian Jackson. Good morning, Rick Costa. Good morning, Ted. The real Ted Hicks. In the morning here on Happs. I highly doubt it. I don't think he's ever done a morning broadcast. Richard will be on, but I don't know if he's doing Happs anymore. I don't know. I think Walt's here, but he's not here. Fraser's not here anymore. All right, read the comments, Michael. All right. Well, I think the soul can grow. Okay. I love every day. I believe you do. I think within loving is healing, though. Don't you agree? The greatest forms of healing are through loving. They say our soul is who we are, but I think we can't grow till we live more fully ourselves. Yes. So, ladies, I want to give you something to chew on here. You can tell me, but when I used to do the broadcast back in the day, at the beginning, the very beginning, we never had women ever on the broadcast. Like once in a blue moon, some would chat, but not very often. And I've noticed since the switch of Happs, or even just the last 3 months, a majority of my audience now is women. So it's interesting, right? Why the shift? Am I someone it takes a long time to get used to? Am I like fungus on a tree? I don't know. I don't know. But it used to be, I would say, 90% women. Sorry, I got that wrong. 90% men, 10% women. Now it's, I don't know, 50-50 maybe? Well, this morning there's nobody here, but, you know, it's us. It's like 3 individuals having fun here. People will watch this, which is good. They'll watch it later. And that's what used to happen before, too. Well, I used to come in before, but you never used to see my comments, so I just left quietly. Maybe that was it. Maybe we didn't. Yeah, maybe I'm just getting better at the comments. You know what? That might be it. Because we would just like start attacking each other. Me and my guests. That's a very good point. I think you're right. Maybe I'm just better at the comments. Where I use the comments now, and I didn't before. Alexa, what does the name Melanie mean?
In Greece, the name Melanie means dark-skinned. In Germany, the name Melanie is from the Greek word melena, dark.
Did you hear that? Alexa, turn your volume up too. In Greece, the name Melanie means dark-skinned. Huh. Yes, I think you used to talk and not read. Well, it says in Greece the name Melanie means dark-skinned, but it also means honey? Okay. Interesting. Maybe that was a confidence thing, being able to speak and also read the comments. Maybe I couldn't do it before. Good morning, Michael. Good to see you, or Mike if you prefer. Dang, it's early. It is early. This is the time I used to come on. That used to be my slot at the beginning. And then the wife was going to work early today. And I thought, you know what? I have not done a morning broadcast in forever. Tony D gave me crap for it the other day. And I thought, I better start doing them. Not every day, but I need to start doing them occasionally. Because you get a different audience. You do. And that was part of the reason I stopped doing them is I noticed that the sweet spot, if you wanted the most traffic, was around 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock in the day. You seem to get everybody at that time. In the morning, you don't get many people. They watch it later, but you don't get a lot in the morning. But that was the only time I had with people. Yeah, it's weird, and sometimes now too I'll do shows and there's a theme, but more and more now it's becoming like the community center. We meet at the coffee shop together, right? We have coffee. Is anybody drinking coffee this morning? You having tea? Tell me what you're having. I actually have coffee right beside me here. No joke. I got quite the setup here. All right, I gotta be careful. Poor Tony the other day spilled. Look, see, Tony spilled coffee on himself yesterday. Started swearing. Um, it was his son's birthday yesterday, so I don't know how old his son is, but his son is a really cute kid. He likes Spider-Man. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can. Spins a web. Oh, I'll stop. All right. I love this one. Courage does not always roar. Sometimes it is a quiet voice at the end of the day saying, I will try again tomorrow. Have you guys been melancholy at all? God, I had no energy the other day. I was zapped. Today I feel full of love. I've kind of in a good space, but I had a couple of days there I was pretty funky. Has anybody else gone through that? And I'm not moody. Like I'm not a moody person. I'm usually pretty consistent. So for me to feel that way, and usually at Christmas I'm like overjoyed. This year I don't know. I think it's the pandemic. And it's just like every time it looks like we're going to have some normalcy, we have another variant. So that has been kind of hard for me as well. Okay. Usually Mondays, I used to check my Twitter feed. Here, just give me a second here, folks. I'm going to check this as well. I got 11 notifications since the last time I checked, which was 5 minutes ago. Oh, my wife just said, thank you for getting me up. Oh, well, you're welcome. All right. That's cool. I like how I get all these notifications. She's a good woman. She's put up with me for a long time. Long time. Long time. It is sweet. We're really blessed. We're very blessed, in fact. Good morning, Betsy. I appreciate you. Thank you, Daryl. Daryl, oh my lord, man. Thank you for all the retweets. Look at this. This is crazy. Here, I got to do this. 1 sec. Multitasking. Sorry, folks. There. I just want to show that there. Oh, Chris. Good morning, Chris. Chris, the technician. He is on Happs as well. He's a good guy. He might be on air right now. They probably are. So, Melanie, have you always been such a sweet person? Were you ever a nasty curmudgeon within your life? Did you have a period in your life where you weren't a nice person? You know? Okay, Alexa, let's do this. What does
the lead.
Alexa, what does the name Ashley mean?
Biblically, the name Ashley means from the ash tree. In England, the name Ashley means lives in the ash tree grove.
Okay. Okay. Hmm. Alexa, what does the name Walter mean?
The name Walter means Army General.
Okay, I didn't know that. Did you guys know that? The name Walter means Army General? Alexa, what does the name Colin mean?
In Scottish, the name Colin means young dog. In Gaelic, the name Colin means child or virile. In Ireland, the name Colin means young child, peaceful dove.
Oh my
In England, the name Colin means of a triumphant people, young boy. In France, the name Colin is variant of Nicholas, which means people's victory, from a French diminutive.
Good morning, Mel. Mel, I'm always retweeting you, promoting you with shouts. I am so ever grateful for your presence in my life. Um, Alexa, what does the name Melanie mean?
In Greece, the name Melanie means dark skinned.
See?
In Germany, the name Melanie is from the Greek word melena, dark.
Okay, we've got two Melanies in here. Okay, so let's break it down. Alexa, what does the name Mel mean? No response.
Sorry, something went wrong.
It did. Alexa, are you happy today?
I'm happy when I'm helping you.
Good. Okay. So, Mel, I have a question. So, when I used to first do the broadcast in the morning, some 350, 60, I don't know, days ago, I think it's been a year now. It's close. I think it's very close. I think it's within days of being a year. So, say 350 days ago. What has changed? I used to have just dudes in my chat, and now it's mostly women. What has happened? What do you think? The other Melanie says, I read the comments now. We were in our own little world, though. I think we were really excited. We're like little kids in a sandbox. We didn't read the comments. It's that sexy cologne. Yes, you can smell it. All over the world, the sexy cologne for sure. Yes. Is it my thinner neck? I don't know. It looks more like an accordion now to me, but I got to a point a couple of years ago. I had to seriously lose some weight, change my diet, and I've done that. And I am feeling healthier. I'm feeling healthier now, and I'm going to be 58. Sorry, I lie. I'm going to be 59. I am 58. Oh, thank you, Safer Print. Thank you for retweeting. Ooh, that's good. I like when you can mend fences. For some reason, that person on Twitter, I got them upset. I don't know what I did. Well, it took a few years, but I guess we're being civil again. Okay, that's good. I don't know. You're 60. It's pretty cool. Well, I'll tell you, when I was 40, I didn't think I'd make it to 60, to be honest with you, Melanie. I didn't think I had a chance. I was too crazy when I was. When I was 20, I thought if I make it to 50, that'll be great. Love first, peace follows. Love first, peace follows. What is the best part of being 60? Okay, here's something I wrote on a good day, I think. You are living in a time of great change. Learn to be more open to new ways of thinking. Believe in the knowledge awakening within your deepest core of consciousness. May you find moments of stillness in these times of social distancing. So I must have wrote that in the last 2 years, right? Oh, here's a good one. What kind of person are you? Are you one of these people that doesn't think at all? Very little thinking. You just kind of veg. Or are you one of those people that never stops thinking? Just the mind just goes. Shabazz is in the house. Shabazz. Shabazz, what time is it there? Is it 6 o'clock for you too? 6:16 here in Toronto, 5 degrees. Had to open the window. Oh, it's December 13th. Ooh. Do you believe in the power of 13? Do you believe in that kind of stuff? I do. I do. Do you believe in Friday the 13th? I like this. Okay. You'll have better taste in people when you start loving yourself. And it's a street sign. That's so funny. You'll have better taste in people when you start loving yourself. Alexa, what does the word Shabazz mean?
Shabazz usually refers to according to Nation of Islam doctrine, an old prophet from Mecca who led his people into Africa.
Okay, good enough. Okay, I like that. You think that's true? You have better taste in people when you start loving yourself. I think that's the key to happiness, is loving yourself. And I don't mean vain 9,000 selfies, right? Oh, I know what it means. It's okay. I will, though, for you. Alexa, what does the name Michael mean?
Biblically, the name Michael means like God. In Hebrew, the name Michael means who is like God.
I can live with that. Michael means like God. Alexa, what does the name George mean?
The name George means farmer.
Okay. And what's the name Bathurst mean? I may not do that. Alexa, what does the last name Bathurst mean?
Here's something I found on the web. According to zippyfacts.com, the name Badger probably came from the French word beacher.
Alexa, cancel. That's funny. Yeah, sometimes it's difficult to understand. Always try to lead with kindness and compassion. Be humble and helpful in this life of service. Please think before you speak words full of anger. Don't use rage to get your point of view heard. True leadership is being aware of your customers' needs. So always be open to listening more than speaking. I must have felt like someone wasn't listening that day. It's funny. I have no idea when I wrote that. I think that was within the last 2 years. Oh, you did hear it, Badger. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I don't know. Is that a good movie? Is it? Yes. That's why we have 2 ears and 1 mouth, Michael. I used to have a friend who was older, used to go, "You can't learn anything with your mouth open." I was like, oh, okay. Well, what if a fly or mosquito or something flies into your mouth? You'll learn something then. Keep your mouth shut. Maybe? I don't know. Protein. Some people eat bugs, right? Shabazz, I'm glad you're back. And I noticed you can broadcast again. That's good. That's good. What are you wanting for Christmas, Shabazz? Okay. Here's another positive little ditty I wrote a long time ago. Never stop moving in the direction of your wildest dreams. Let your mind be free of all forms of worry and regret. Choose to believe in the power of positive thinking. Let your life be a reflection of the love awakening within you. I must have had a good day that day. I love this one. I didn't write this one. This one's beautiful. You ready? Fear has 2 meanings. Okay? Fear has 2 meanings. Forget everything and run, or face everything and rise. The choice is yours. Isn't that magnificent? Fear has 2 meanings. Forget everything and run, or face everything and rise. The choice is yours. Bright vibes. Wrote that. I think it's wonderful. It's one of my favorites. I could read that every day. I love that. Face everything and rise. Yes. Yes. Beast mode. It's all good. All right. What do we got next? Well, this one is good for the Christians, I think. Here we go. All right. When you believe in the power of prayer, you awaken new pathways to light and love in the future. Keep your mood in a deep state of endless gratitude and grace. I must have been feeling religious that day. Oh, I love this one. This again is not me. You may know this. This is a somewhat famous prayer. You ready? I offer you peace. I offer you love. I offer you friendship. I see your beauty. I hear your need. I feel your feelings. My wisdom flows from the highest source. I salute that source in you. Let us work together for unity and love. And that is Gandhi. Prayer for peace. It's beautiful. I like that a lot too. That's something to live by. Love. Yes, it's beautiful. So no one has really told me how they're feeling about Happs. You're still on here, so that's a good sign. You haven't given up. I think if you wait, you'll see the features come back. Read my last quote, please. Okay. Yeah, it says love. Okay. Is that what you wanted? Or do you want me to go farther back? Ash, thank you. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Do not be angry at the world. You will make your soul cry. Oh, and that's you. I like that. Do not be angry at the world. You will make your soul cry. I agree with that, hun. 100%. Yeah. Yeah, if there's anything you ever want me to read, you can send it to me at shoutmgb. I'll put that in here right now. Shoutmgb at gmail.com. I just wrote it in here. Enter. There you go. You can send me stuff there. I think that's correct. I'm going to double check. Yes, it is. Kindness is contagious. Stand apart together. Please stay healthy. Smiles are key. Well, there seems to be more smiles at the beginning. When people were panic stricken, you got anywhere near them, they gave you dirty looks or swore. It is changing. Do you live as you preach? I try. I think I fail. I think I fail quite a bit, your residents. I'm good half the time. I'm human, you know. I have my bad days, trust me. I can be a nasty curmudgeon. I think if you can be good half the time, and don't say mean things, right? But I think we're all moody at times. This is a true statement. People buy from people they trust. I think people buy from the lowest price most of the time. Say yes to happiness, relaxation, prosperity, fun, joy, abundance, laughter, kindness, self-belief, creativity, mindfulness, friendship, enthusiasm, motivation, love, confidence. Which of those words do you like? For me, I would say abundance, self-belief, maybe creativity. Those are my favorite three. They're all good, though. Happiness, relaxation, prosperity, fun, joy, abundance, laughter, kindness, self-belief, creativity, mindfulness, friendship, enthusiasm, motivation, love, confidence. Those are all good words. Those are good words to wake up on a Monday. Do you like Mondays or do Mondays suck? Tell me. I'd like to know. Okay, let's see what I got here. is funny. Holy shamoly. What is going on here? Wow. What is going on this morning? There's a gentleman named Daryl Smith. I think he put me in about 35 shoutouts. I believe this. This is Michelle Gabriel, and it says gratitude opens the doors to abundance. And hashtag is Joy Train, Success Train, and Monday Motivation. Find any motivation that you can. Shabazz, why do you not like Mondays, Shabazz? What's going on with Mondays that you don't like? I always look at Monday as a new chapter. Ooh, I like this. Melanie says, my mom had 3 heart attacks. She told me to love every day, even the rainy ones. They're gifts. They're gifts. Now, here's a deep question. Do you think we live in a simulation? You know, is this all some computer generated, simulation? I don't know. I hope not. It's something to ponder, and people say now because we have cell phones. I don't have mine with me, but or your computer, but mostly your cell phone. We've become cyborgs because we have the net connected to us now. Like it's not fast. We have to text and stuff, but there will be a neural link someday that is just connected to our intelligence will go through the roof, like overnight. Do you believe that to be true? That's fun. That's fun. Stevie Wonder, good morning. Welcome to a morning show. We haven't done one for a very long time. It's been a long, long time since we've done one. Ever noticed how people who don't tolerate lies, disrespect, deceit are always labeled difficult, crazy, or bitter? I love that one. That's good. It's true, though. I think people who stand up for their rights a lot of times get smashed. I'm going to read it one more time. Whoever wrote this, it's freaking brilliant. Ever noticed how people who don't tolerate lies, disrespect, or deceit are always labeled difficult, crazy, or bitter? I think that's freaking dead on. That is dead on. The secret of change is to focus all your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new. Socrates. Well, that's still true. I think it's good to reflect on the past, though. I think we can learn from it. This is from Sweatpants and Coffee. Does anybody know what sweatpants in the morning are here? My Twitter is blowing up this morning. What is going on here? Let's have a look. Oh, good. I made that list. Yay. Sorry, folks. I got to retweet this. 1 second here. All right. I'm just pushing the touch screen, and I think I have to go. Interesting. Okay. Thanks. I've been called all those things before. I get called fancy names. What are fancy names, I wonder? If you are trying to make a change, be as gentle and encouraging with yourself as you would be with a toddler who is learning to walk. You are taking steps. That's what counts. I like that. I think we can be really tough on ourselves. Mm. Wow. That's intense. Oh, that's JB, right? Hey, JB. How you doing? I've unblocked you. I'm 99% that's you. I can even tell by the energy in your tweet. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you can talk to me on Happs now. I've unblocked everybody. There was only two. We're good. I'm hoping to start the new year new. It was funny because I was reading the energy and I was like, going, that's JB. Am I right? No, you haven't. Really? I'm following you though. Okay, I'll make sure. I'll make sure today that I'll get that. That's strange. You know, I've tried to unblock that twice. I will work on that today, buddy. All right. I'm suspended from Twitter. I got labeled as a fake person. Spam. Oh, okay. Toxic people will make you feel like you are holding resentment against them when you are simply sticking to your boundary. Is that a true statement? I don't know. I don't know. Toxic people will make you feel like you're holding resentment against them when you are simply sticking to your boundary. And that's Selena Gomez, 42. I don't know. I don't know if I totally agree with that. When your head hits the pillow tonight, remind yourself that you have done a good job. Be patient with yourself and remember that big things are achieved not all at once, but one day at a time. I agree. I agree. That is a true statement. Okay. You were blocked on Twitter for saying milk jug? What does that mean? What does that mean? Yeah, I feel like there's more to that. Fire can warm or consume, water can quench or drown, wind can caress or cut, and so it is with human relationships. We can both create and destroy, nurture and terrorize, traumatize and heal each other. I love that one. Fire can warm or consume, water can quench or drown, wind can caress or cut, and so it is with human relationships. We can both create and destroy, nurture and terrorize, traumatize and heal each other. Social media sucks and is a joke now. Oh, I don't agree with that. I think it's dangerous, though. I think it's highly addictive. I think platforms like Instagram are insanely addictive, right? They know exactly how to get you clicking. You can be clicking for an hour and a whole day's gone. You know what I mean? Like it just, I don't know. They know how we're wired and they know how to get us thinking. But the way someone feels about you really shouldn't mean that much. We're all in this together. And if you look at it, we're on this planet together, and our existence doesn't mean much. It really doesn't. I love this. Unexpected kindness is the most powerful, least costly, and most underrated agent of human change. Bob Carey. Do you believe that to be true? I love that one, by the way. Unexpected kindness is the most powerful, least costly, and most underrated agent of human change. Bob Carey. Just one second. Got a drink. So, is everybody else also going to unblock people in the new year here and start a new page and let bygones be bygones? I think that's the way to go. Unless things are crazy. Like maybe if someone physically harmed you, I get it. Some people enjoy it. I talk to some people and they love they have like 30 people blocked. They think that's just the greatest thing. I'm like, I don't know. I'm not wired to block people. I think I'm wired more to have free flowing stuff. I don't know. I think our imagination can get us too sometimes. But I think you also have to listen to your inner voice too. Everybody's different. I love this. The broken will always be able to love harder than most. Once you have been in the dark, you're going to appreciate everything that shines. I love that one. The broken will always be able to love harder than most. Once you have been in the dark, you're going to appreciate everything that shines. This one's funny. I wish I could show it because it's a guy. It looks like he spent the money on a bunch of balloons and stuck them to the wall. It says, sometimes people pretend you're a bad person so they don't feel guilty for how they treated you. And he's smiling, which is odd. Sometimes people pretend you're a bad person so they don't feel guilty for how they treated you. Well, I think we've all been there. Yeah, narcissistic. I try to talk about that every day, but this one's good too. And I've done this. I believe repetition is the mother of skill. I don't know if you noticed that. And I feel like if we say things enough, some of the stuff will stick. So, hard truth. You can read all the books, go to therapy, work on your communication, process your past, and you will still be misunderstood. Some people still won't like you. Some of your relationships will still end. Oh, that's sad. You will still experience pain. Life will still be hard sometimes. You will still experience difficult emotions. I agree, your resonance. Yes. Have you been talking to Edward at all? I haven't seen you on there for a while. Yeah. Maybe we can connect there. That would be good. He can be the mediator. I haven't seen Edward on as much. I don't think anybody's on as much as they were. I have. Good. Good. And you're still broadcasting? Have you blocked me? I'm following you. I wasn't following you, I don't think. I'm afraid to try to do anything right now. I think it'll stop the broadcast, so I don't want to do that. But as soon as the broadcast is over, I will, if I can, if it'll let me, unblock you. I would never block you. Do you mean everybody in the world? Or do you mean me? You don't know that. I might wake up one day and be really nasty. And you go, he's an idiot. Just block him. You don't know. We all have bad days. Kindness in words creates confidence. Kindness in thinking creates profoundness. Kindness in giving creates love. That's Latsu. You. Aw, you're so cute. Thank you. Yeah. Well, I'm not everybody's cup of tea. Trust me. I am not everybody's cup of tea. That is for sure. Even in real life. Sometimes my thoughts, my feelings, my words can get me in trouble. It has happened. I'm trying to be a better person. Yes, I've noticed. Well, it's true. You got to be real, right? You can't throw stones when you live in a glass house. I love that saying. It's so true. You know, I can't start whipping bricks. I am the farthest thing from perfect. I think the human condition, we're all flawed, right? We're all flawed. All of us. We have our stuff. Heaven forbid You be human. Oh, yes. That's deep. That's beautiful, actually. I love this one too. Okay. She said, I didn't want to call you while I was drowning. I didn't want to pull you down with me. I said, I'll hold your hand no matter the depth. I love that. True friends will be there no matter what is going on, no matter what you're going through. And, I think there's a lot of awakenings going on this year. I don't know if you felt that, Ash, but I went through quite an emotional roller coaster this year. And today I'm feeling great, but a couple of days ago I wasn't feeling great. It's important to know your worth. Yeah, agreed. And your boundaries. I think you have to respect your boundaries. Wake up every morning with a thankful attitude. Expect something good to happen in your life today. Joel Osteen. He's a character. I like him though. I do. I actually really like him, but he is a character. He's definitely deep in the dogma. And Ash says, yes, a lot of people are fighting it too. He has nice hair. He has a lot of hair. I have hair envy. He is quite clever. I would say he is. He's also an amazing businessman. He's very smart. Ooh, I like this. Okay, listen to this one. Okay, this is good. All right. Their reaction to you holding them accountable is not your burden to carry. And that's from the website I Am Brilliant. That's so funny. Their reaction to you holding them accountable is not your burden to carry. I like that one. I think you have to be fair, though, right? And I think everybody interprets things differently. So a lot of times when something goes down, that's your interpretation. That's not necessarily the interpretation of other people. But I also think you have to be true to your own voice. So it is complicated. And if it's a loved one or family member or someone you respect, I think you should give them multiple chances to fix things. If they repeatedly do shit over and over again, like if they came to your house and they had poop on their boots and kept having poop on their boots and kept walking on your new carpet, I would understand not maybe inviting them in with their boots on. Okay, let's see what we got here. Yes, he opened a church in a very affluent area. Very smart. I think some people like to hold that burden and need to worry about their own behavior. No poopy boots. Yes, no poopy boots, please. Yeah. If they're poopy, you don't even want people wiping them. Maybe on the grass. I don't know. The grass would benefit. Never give up because great things take time. Is that true? Never give up because great things take time. Well, only time can tell. I love this one. In a world where you can be anything, be kind. That's a shirt for sure. In a world where you can be anything, be kind. I totally agree with that. How to make a lovely day. Ingredients: sunshine, rainbows, and clouds. Mix with coffee, books, and music, and you've got a winning combination. Yes. Are those poopy boots? They are. Those are poopy boots. Emojis. Well done. 10 points for sure for that. I like that. I hope you're having a happy Monday. Someone just sent me happy Monday. Good morning. Have a great week ahead. Well, thank you for that. If you want to change your life, first you have to change your mind. Yes, that's pretty logical. I would agree. If you want to change your life, first you must change your mind. Well, I agree. This one is good. This is really good. And this is one I should read. These poopy boots are made for walking, and walking's what they'll do. And one of these days, these poopy boots will walk all over you. That's right. When you forgive someone, you set a prisoner free. Almost immediately, you discover the prisoner was you. And that was Bruce Van Horn. I like that one. I like that one a lot. Okay, this one's deep. Never underestimate the power of a person who is healing their trauma. This person has been through the darkest places that the world has to offer and is still standing before you, committed to seeing the light. That one is deep. Never underestimate the power of a person who is healing their trauma. This person has been through the darkest places that the world has had to offer and still stands before you, committed to seeing the light. Yes. I like this. We don't have to agree on everything in order to love each other. But we probably need to agree on most of the big things in order to have a close, meaningful relationship. I love that one. We don't have to agree on everything in order to love each other, but we probably need to agree on most of the big things in order to have a close, meaningful relationships. So common moral threads, I guess, right, are important. That was Molly Davis. And that's from Boundaries Boot Camp. And on Facebook, it's Wild Goose Counseling. Yes, like morals. Michael, you give us the view and some good nuggets about coexistence. There should be very close, related to the quote you are reading. Yes. Well, I am a flawed human being. And I will continue to be a flawed human being. I will continue to try to be a better human being every day. And I will always try to be as transparent as I can be. I don't think you can be fully transparent on social media. I don't think that's safe. Some people are. Some people, they have no filter. They are exactly what they think. And I respect that as long as they're not mean. You know, I think some people get angry and the first thing that comes to mind, they're out and they go for the throat. You got to be careful. I was like that when I was younger. Yeah, your online presence is very unique, right? And I say this all the time, it's a brand. Like, you don't want to be on here higher than a kite or drunk out of your mind saying racial things or, you know, it's not wise. People do it. People say stuff in weak moments or get really angry and start ranting about things they don't know about and get themselves in trouble. It happens. You know, I've also said in the past that your behavior on social media can help you get a job or help you lose a job. But I also believe that it's important to stand firm on the things you believe too. So, I don't know. Life is messy. It's never easy. The most profound personal growth does not happen while reading a book or meditating on a mat. It happens in the throes of conflict. When you are angry, afraid, frustrated. It happens when you are doing the same old thing and you suddenly realize that you have a choice. I love that. The most profound personal growth does not happen while reading a book or meditating on a mat. It happens in the throes of conflict, when you are angry, afraid, frustrated. It happens when you are doing the same old thing and you suddenly realize that you have a choice. And it's true. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. I think one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself is that when you're losing your mind and you're really angry, you either have the ability to walk away, just end the broadcast or the conversation, or keep yourself together. Don't be reactive. Kind of let it just wash off you. I think very few people have that kind of discipline. Because if you come at most people, they'll show their teeth. I need to go, sweetie. Thank you for your time. Well, thank you, Melanie. And I'm glad that we have more females in the broadcast now than we did at the beginning. I think you had a very valid point. We did not address the comments the way that we address the comments now. You know, I think that's very true. It may be hard for you to talk about your feelings because you were dismissed, ridiculed, or ignored whenever you did in the past. That's weird. I think we all get dismissed. I think we all get ridiculed. And we definitely get ignored, especially when we're idiots. That happens. And that was written by Sit With It, which I think is just a website. Sometimes you just need to hear how much you mean to someone. I agree with that. Right? Sometimes we just need to know that there are people out there who care about us and love us. This one's kind of cute. It's a cartoon. Boundaries are like, I will end this call if you continue to shout at me. I can stay for half an hour. Thank you for your offer. Unfortunately, I can't make it. I am not comfortable discussing that. Please do not discuss it with me. You know what? That is actually a very kind way to say, please step back. I actually like that one. I'm not comfortable discussing that. Please do not discuss it with me. I like that one. I need to take time to think about it. I'll come back to you. I have so many friends that do that. Let me chew on that a while. Let me ponder that, Michael, and I'll get back to you. I don't respond to work emails on the weekend. Yeah, that's a statement. I think some people have to keep their job, right? I'm not comfortable with that. If you do it again, I will have to leave. I've heard that before. I'd like to stop reading good stuff. I'm never going to get on with my Christmas cards. Oh, okay. I'm not comfortable with that. If you do it again, I'll have to leave. Everyone's heard that. Everyone has heard that within their lifetime, especially as a child or something, when you get reprimanded. I respect your opinion, but this is my life and my decision. I like that one too. I respect your opinion, but this is my life and my decision. That's a good one. Before you speak, let your words pass through you. Before you speak, let your words pass through three gates. Oh, I like this one. It is true. Is it necessary? Is it kind? That is a really good law, right? Like if you want to say something and you even think it could possibly be misread, ask yourself those three things. Is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind? I like that too. Before you speak, let your words pass through three gates. Is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind? I like that. I think when you're in the throes of conflict, though, like the quote said, I think it's hard to get through one of those gates without smashing it. Oh, this one's sad. A history of trauma can cause us to excuse and ignore mistreatment because we've survived worse. Healing involves swift. Yeah, I don't know if I want to read this. Okay, I read this part. Healing involves shifting our ideas and expectations about the way we should be treated. I can read that. It's true, though. I think if you've been through a lot, you can tolerate a lot. But that doesn't mean that you should, right? Healing involves shifting our ideas and expectations about the way we should be treated. That part I can read. There's one part in there I don't want to read. Yeah. I love this one. Not all narcissists are obvious. Some narcissists appear to be the nicest people in the world. Most narcissists abuse only their families. Putting on appearances is what narcissists do best. Don't be fooled. Even serial killers are said to have been the nicest people in the world. Narcissists hide in plain sight. Believe survivors. That one's deep. Okay. Wisdom is a mixture of experience, courage, and intelligence. We all want to be wise and make wise decisions because when we do, we're tapping into the best of ourselves. That's beautiful. Your resonance, that's beautiful. That's words to live by. I totally agree. 1000%. Ted Bundy volunteered at a suicide hotline. Is that true? That's not true. Is it? Come on. Oh my God. Wow. Understanding where someone is coming from can make all the difference. Yes. But it takes time to get there and patience. And we live in a world that's so go, 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 go. And you know how many people you hear, they go, yeah, yeah, yeah. They're not even really listening to you. You know, they're, yeah, 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 uh-huh, yeah, yeah, uh-huh. Makes me laugh. Uh-huh, uh-huh, yeah, 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 uh-huh, yeah, And I'm like, you're not listening. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 whatever, yeah, yeah. Because they're dying to hear their own voice. I think as you get older, you're okay with listening to other people. In fact, you get tired of your own voice. Whoops. Sorry. Yeah. So are you doing Christmas cards today, guys? Is that what you were saying? It's a good idea. It gives it enough time for them to get there. Yeah. Well, I've really enjoyed spending time with you guys today. This has been wonderful. Thank you. I have not done a morning show like this for a very, very long time. Every flower that has ever bloomed had to go through a lot of dirt to get there. I love that. That's Barbara Johnson. Every flower that ever bloomed had to go through a lot of dirt to get there. Thank you, Melanie. I appreciate that. It's true. We've all dug in the dirt, right? Peter Gabriel, digging in the dirt in the places where I got hurt. That's an old song. I read this the other day. I like this. It's normal to argue to be right. Of course, you want to be understood. But some people will not understand you no matter how loud you talk or how many bullet points you have. It takes a while to figure out that you can't change how someone chooses to think. And it's true. And I think a lot of times it has more to do with where that person is in their life. Because we've all been stuck. Right? And the other thing is, too, someone may just be more evolved than you. And you're not there to see it. I remember the first time I read Eckhart Tolle's book, The Power of Now. I thought, this is nuts. This is nuts. This is just gibberish. And then I read it about 10 years later. And I went, this is brilliant. So I either became nuts and gibberish, which is possible, or I evolved a bit and was able to understand the vibration of that book or the frequency. But the first time I read it, was just, this is just gibberish. This is a bunch of random thoughts stuck together. And yet I read it now, and it's a very different experience. I think it's one of the best books ever written, to be honest with you. I think he was channeling the divine, whatever your divine is, the higher source. This is the one we did the other day, and we said it was a mantra. You remember? I want to end it with this. I'll end it with this. I will breathe. I will think of solutions. I will not let my worries control me. I will not let my stress break me. I will simply breathe. And it will be okay. Because I don't quit. Well, I am going to quit. Thank you, folks. Thank you for being here. This is the first morning show I've done in ages. Thank you to everyone who is here. I hope you have a glorious, motivated Monday. And until we meet again, may the sun continue to shine.